Hey, Nicki Sanders here with Nicki Sanders Leadership Consulting, here with a grateful heart. And this t-shirt is actually what I really want to talk to you about. Actually, not this t-shirt, but t-shirts in general. Because the truth is, I would rather be in a t-shirt and some jeans than a business suit. I would rather be in a dress, a nice summer dress. Summer is key because I hate being cold, so I'm very rarely wearing a dress in the winter, rather than a business suit. So I've been saying that I need to do a proper, CEO photo shoot. And I don't know what that looks like and what that's going to be, but it also needs to be true to who I am. So one of my, headshots, I was in a gray suit looking like Hillary Clinton, right? But at that time I was wearing a lot of suits. And not necessarily because they were in, but because they were easy and I was kind of tapped out, and not fully embracing like all of me and who I am, like this professional image and all of these things. And so when I look at myself in the suit, now I was still cute, but when I look at myself in the suit, I'm like, why did I ever even buy this? Like, why do I own this? And I owned lots of them. And then the next photo shoot, I was in a dress. I had on a blazer. It was kind of cute, but still super like professional headshot. And then last year, I think it was last year. I feel like it was last year, 2022, not 2021, one or the other. I had on, like pants and a sweater. But more importantly, I was outside. And if you've seen some of my social media posts lately and this weekend in particular, I've said that I love streams. Like I love the sound of the water. I love, looking at the greenery and the rocks. I love the nature sounds, right? So, I'm okay with a good beach, blue water only, but I'd rather be at a stream or a waterfall. And that is really me tapping back into who I am authentically. So all the t-shirts, that I had the week leading up to my birthday, like that was more like me, like throw on a t-shirt and be cool in the t-shirt. And t-shirts with meaning, right? So I'm saying all this to say, authenticity is my word of the year for 2023. But I want to continue to reflect that back to you. So what you're seeing is authentic me, the cupcakes, the new edition, the being outside. I'd much rather be outside and on a farm than sitting in an office in a business suit. Last year, I spent a couple of days in a tree house. That's really like me. So I would, listen, when I say nature and outside, I do not mean like outdoors, woodsy adventure. Yes, I like trees and grass and woods, but I'm not a camping girl. I'm not gonna lie. I need indoor plumbing. And I'm not killing no animals to eat. So I'm not going out hunting. I'm not going out jet skiing. I'm not an adventure sports kind of girl. I just love nature. It is calming, it's relaxing, it feels natural, right? And so when we think about authenticity, who are you authentically? I've asked that question several times, several different ways. I've given you different examples. So I'm using this t-shirt, but the question really remains is who are you authentically? Who are you authentically? So let me give you another example. And this was very intense. And actually, let me backtrack because I've been saying, I just realized how much I really love streams. But my photo shoot last year was at a stream, right? So sometimes, even when I'm not being as intentional as I think, I am being authentic, and the authentic me is showing up. And that is an example. Just having that photo shoot there is an example. The other piece is my logo. She's cute, isn't she? So I was very intentional that I wanted the logo to be kind of a character, animated. I wanted her to definitely have on a skirt because of that, you know, whole pantsuit thing. I wanted to make sure that she had on a skirt. The colors were cute, but also because I was coming out of this professional, super like professional brand image that I'm like, ugh, it was kind of stuffy. And I created it myself. Let me not put the blame on anybody. I created that myself. And so I wanted the logo to be cute and playful. Like, I love Sesame Street. I love Mr. Rogers. I spent my 90s watching Nickelodeon with my daughter. So I wanted that to be representative, that playfulness, that just freedom, liberation, fun is what I really wanted it to be. And so I feel like it accomplished that, but that was also very intentional in moving away from this buttoned up business suit image. So who are you at your core? Who are you who is the brand? Who are you behind the brand, your professional and personal identity, and where is it showing up? So if this is your brand, I should be able to see it. You can see it in my t-shirts. You can see it in my photos. You can see it in me just having random conversations in my car because I like driving. So where are you showing up authentically? All right, I'll see you later. This is Nicki Sanders with Nicki Sanders Leadership Consulting, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Nicki Sanders CEO, LinkedIn, Nicki Sanders MSW. And at some point on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, you will see a new blog post. Now, when this quarter is over, let me give y'all a warning. There's a possibility that you will not see new blogs 3 days a week. I'm going to just warn you in advance. But right now, they show up at some point on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at nickisanders.com. See you later. Bye.